Everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name is Paul Guma, founder of PATTERNOLOGY LAB. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about the top 2 stocks that you should be keeping in your watch list for today's session of trading. I'm also going to be answering some of you guys' questions from yesterday's morning's video. So without further ado, let's get started. Right off the bat, let's talk about the SPY. Okay, let's talk about the SPY. Right now, it's down and things are not looking too great. It's going sideways. It's showing a lot of there's not that much volume on here. Again, keep that in mind. Not that much volume. It wanted to make a move up here, and then it went sideways right after in the aftermarket of yesterday. So just be careful with this one. Do not have high hopes for that one. I do anticipate a drop very soon. This is not looking too good. It's really not looking too good. So today might be a short day. I repeat, today might be a short day, especially for the whole market and definitely for the SPY. So keep your eyes on the SPY to see exactly like how it opens in the hour. Okay, if there is a massive like drop and then it opens at around like 30 at around 3500, yeah, around that region, then consider going short because we could be headed back in this region right in here. Okay, so right now just things are not looking so good. It's stagnating, volume is decreasing, and short sellers look like they want to pile up some more and make some more money on the downside. So just keep that in mind as you're trading this. Okay, now the first stock that we're going to talk about is Zoom. Okay, let's talk about Zoom really quick. And Zoom right now, it had a nice rebound yesterday, but as of right now, let's look at it on a daily. A pop all the way up to 430 would be ideal, maybe 435. But that's really as high as I see this going in the short term. Okay, just remember there's a lot of resistance out here. There's a lot of people shorting the stock, and if they get another opportunity and the stock fails, they could be adding up again. They could be adding more position again over here to short the stock all the way back down to the lows. Okay, so just keep that in mind. If you're already in this, if you got this pop and you're still holding this long, just be careful with this one. Don't give away too much profit. It could be another. They could just be a red day right at the gates, like just a red candle right at the gates, and then it just fades all the way down to 400, and then we continue lower onto Friday. But right now, like best case scenario is that it spikes all the way up to 440, and then it immediately just drops all the way down to like 350, probably like within the next few days coming up. I don't have high hopes for this because yeah, a lot of people made money on this, and I'm pretty sure they want to take their money off the table. So definitely keep that in mind as you're trading this. But I won't be surprised to see this thing go all the way up to 440 and then fade. So again, just keep those scenarios in your mind as you're trading. Be very patient. Be very patient with this. Okay. And let the stock literally tell you exactly where it wants to go. I don't think it's gonna make it past 440. I really don't, and it's still on the downtrend, especially given the previous circumstances, it's still on the downtrend, and I want to see the stock a bit lower. A bit lower would be nice for a great dip buy. So, another stock that we should talk about is TDOC, and TDOC. I believe that one follows Zoom as well. It follows Zoom to the T. So I'm not bullish on that one either. I want it to drop. Yeah, I want it to just pop 190 and then fade at 180 and then drop again to 160 coming up really soon. So again, if you made money on this move, just don't be too greedy. Like don't be too greedy at all. The next stock that I think we should talk about is Baba. Yeah. So I covered Baba is in yesterday's video, and I specifically said that if we do not break above this line, And for all of you who are new, that line is drawn from way back here. That line is a strong level of, let me just do the 1 hour or the 4 hour. That way we can see the bigger picture. There you go. Yeah, that line is a strong level of support, or used to be a strong level of support, right? It held over here, it held over here. We had a nice run. And then now things are kind of shaky right now. Things are not looking too great. Um, the more it lingers over here, the worse it is for the short sellers because they would be worried and they will be more inclined to take their money off the table. But if we don't do that, if we don't climb above it to like 175 and stay right here until tomorrow, then we can see more selling pressure, especially given the fact that the SPY is currently down by negative 0.45%. It could be down a little lower coming into the opening. So just keep that in mind. The SPY might drag this thing down with it in the next coming days. And yeah, that level of support is now becoming some resistance. So there is money to be made on the downside. Okay, there is money to be made on the downside. It won't be. It's not super clear right now, but eventually it will. It always is. So again, definitely keep Baba on your watch list for today. Another stock, and that one is for y'all who've been asking about it. It's BYND, and BYND is going sideways. I'm gonna let y'all know right now. This is not good for the longs. This is not good for the longs at all. I don't think this is a good thing for the longs. Look at the bottom here. Look at the bottom here. A strong volume here, okay, and then mediocre volume here. Now the next thing is I won't be shocked. Like as soon as this thing breaks below 127, like I will be considering to short this thing all the way down to 118 today or to 120 by Friday. Yeah, I'm not too convinced with this one. I'm really not that convinced. I'm not. Like it's gonna open higher here, but we'll see. We'll see what happens to the stock. Keep that one on your watch list for potential short. It could move big, given the fact that it disappointed in earnings here, and that sell-off might continue moving forward. So definitely keep Beyond Meat on your watch list. The next stock that we're gonna talk about is GM. GM did great. It opened up higher, but now I do see a dark cloud cover on the chart, and things are not looking too great. Yeah, let's look on here the 5 minute chart, and right now it's looks like the short sellers are holding their frame. They're not letting go of the stock. The short sellers from way back here, like this level of resistance, they're not letting it go. It looked like they added more and they're selling more. And people who bought in here expected them to get back in into short. So they sold here and then they sold more stock here. And now the stock is about to open lower. So how low can this go? How low can this go? I would not be surprised to see this thing tank all the way down to 38.50 today. Yeah, especially if the market drops. So this one is another shorting opportunity. And then what happens after that, honestly, like it could drop over here to 38.50 and then go sideways and then try to retest that high again to see if we can break above this level and squeeze the short sellers. Yesterday's short sellers and the short sellers from way back here as well. So definitely keep that one also for a shorts. Another one that we talk about is DraftKings. Yeah, we got time for that. We got time for that. So DraftKings it doesn't look too bad. Like it really doesn't look too bad. On the chart, there are dip buyers right here. Okay, and there's another set of dip buyers here. And right now the stock is about to open at exactly like $40 and $41. Okay. So sideways trading is a good thing. If it can just go sideways, it will be great. And also it has earnings coming up, I think tomorrow morning on the 13th. Yeah, tomorrow morning it has earnings coming up. So regarding what happens in earnings, again, if the stock hold frames and shoots up to $42 or to 42.50, this could be a great long opportunity. Like honestly, it really could be. Holding through earnings, honestly, not recommended here. I don't recommend it. So just watch this one. Pre-market earnings don't usually don't jump that much. Post-market earnings tend to jump a lot. So again, if you really, I don't think you really need to jump in on this like before they announce it. Honestly, I don't recommend it. Number one is 50-50. It's 50-50. It could open lower. Okay. Number two is I don't think it's gonna jump that high. It's pre-market earnings, not post-market earnings. So I'm not too worried. Don't have FOMO on this. If it opens up higher, great. I'm sure the contracts are not gonna move that much. Then you will be able to go in and make a decent trade without the uncertainty of whether it's gonna shoot up or shoot down. All right, so these are my top stocks for today. The top two stocks that I've mentioned are short opportunities, so they're the top two stocks to potentially buy puts on. Okay, buy puts on. So if you got value from this video, destroy the like button for the YouTube algorithm. As always, if you're new to the channel, definitely click on subscribe and click on that notification bell along with all notifications. That way you don't miss out on these pre-market analysis videos that are released 15 minutes before the market opens from Monday through Friday, and a post-market analysis videos which are released in the afternoon between 7 p.m. and 9 p.m. Central Time. If you're not following us on social media, you can find me at Paul and Guma or at PATTERNOLOGY LAB on Instagram and on Twitter. If you're new to trading and you're interested in getting started, I left step-by-step directions in the description below. It only takes 15 minutes to get signed up and to have access to all the tools you need to get started investing. You can also get 3 free stocks using the first link in the description below to sign up with Webull. And you can also get 1 free stock after signing up with Robinhood using the second link below as well. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Paul Nguma with Patternology Lab, where we trade patterns and patterns only. And I will see all of you this afternoon between 7 p.m. and 8 p.m. Do not get caught on the wrong side of the trade, okay? Don't get caught on the wrong side of the trade. Good luck to all of you.